Hello parents, hello students, this is Mr. Kissinger. I'm here doing another video. Today's video is solving one-step equations. And this topic is actually going to be covered in a lot more detail in 7th grade. But we do learn a little bit of it here in 6th grade. So the things I'm going to show you today are also going to be very, very, very useful when you get to 7th grade. So anything that you have that you learn from this is just going to make life all the easier. Alright, here we go. As always, we're going to learn from examples. So, here's our first problem. And yes, this does look like a first grade problem or so, but we're going to use it to help us solve here. So, x plus 7 is equal to 11. And what we've been teaching students is look for the inverse operations. So, the inverse of addition is subtraction. So, I'm going to take away 7 from this side to get rid of adding 7. I'm going to take away 7. But the example that we use in class is like a teeter-totter. Equations are teeter-totters. And right there where that equal sign is kind of like where our little pivot point is there. And so what happens is this was balanced. X plus 7 is 11. This was balanced. But when I take away 7 from this side, well, this side's going to get heavier. And just think about a teeter-totter. If I remove weight, this other side is going to get heavier. But to make it equal again, I have to do that on the other side as well. And by doing that, I can simplify some things. I did not mess with my x at all, so I'm going to just drop it straight down. 7 minus 7 is 0. I could write plus 0, but anything plus 0 is itself, so I really don't need to. They just cancel out. They go away. And 11 minus 7 is 4. So our answer here is 4. We can check it. 4 plus 7 is 11. One of the other ways that students find that can be useful is called the cover-up method. And so basically you take your finger, just cover up the variable. What plus 7 is 11? Well, the only number that works would be 4. So what's underneath my finger? That has to be 4. Well, in this case it's x. X is 4. Let's try another one. So, we can also do this with fractions. Makes it a lot harder than the earlier example. Well, let's try this again. So again, we're going to do inverse operations. The opposite of subtracting 1/2 is adding 1/2. And if, like my teeter-totter example, if I add weight on one side, it's going to cause this side to go down. This side over here, my left side, would get heavier, because it was balanced, but now it's not, so I added 1/2, it's caused it to go down. It's going to go down, so now I need to add 1/2 to the other side to balance it out. And when I do that, I have x minus 1/2 plus, or subtract 1/2 plus 1/2 is 0 again, so they go away. Now I'm just left with 3/4 plus 1/2. Well, when I do that, x is the same as 3/4 plus 2/4, which is the same as x is 5/4, or 1 1/4. We can plug that in. 5/4 minus 2/4 is 3/4, and our answer works. Not all problems are addition and subtraction. Our next one is multiplication. So again, we're going to teach it through inverse operations. The opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide this side by the coefficient, which is the number in front of our variable, 4. And I'm going to divide this side over here also by 4. What you do on one side, you need to do the other side. And when I do this, this over here makes, looks like, sorry if my artwork isn't great here, a giant 1. 4/4 is just 1, which just leaves me with just 1x, just x. That's how I got rid of it. I got rid of that 4 by dividing by 4, doing inverse operations. So what does 1x equal? Well, 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we can always check our work. Is 4 times 7 equal 28? And sure enough, it sure does. We checked it, our answer's right. And here's our last example. You can probably already guess it's going to be a division example, since we've done everything but this one. So We have x divided by 7 is equal to 6. And what we've been teaching students in class is this fraction bar is just division. Well, when you think about it, 6 halves is the same as 3. 6 divided by 2 is 3. That fraction bar is just division problem. So, here's what we do. To get rid of division, we need to multiply. So I'm going to multiply it by 7 to get rid of dividing by 7. But what you do on one side, you have to do the other side as well. Again, 7 over 7 becomes a giant 1, or you just cancel it out like that. X is going to be the same as 6 times 7, or 42. Well, let's check it. 42 divided by 7, does that equal 6? And our answer is yes. That's how we got it. Alright, we went through 4 different examples: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please ask me in class. Thank you. Have a great day.